Thursday. I hope that everybody's Thursdays are going well. Mine is going cool. Mine is going good. I came to a realization today. Well, first of all, before I even start that out, I just finished a run and I've been really back on my running grind. Now, am I back to where I was with the grind in terms of the distances that I could go and the speed that I could go? Not even close. But am I back to consistently putting the runs on my schedule and completing them? Absolutely. I gain my best clarity after I run. So I had a thought today. Today I actually felt really good. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I felt really good today. Hi, Tricity. Because for months, I sat on these lives for months and months and months and months and months. And what was I talking to y'all about? The majority of the time, aside from when I was talking about reality TV, it was about my toxic job. It was about my toxic management. It was about my clients that were really unappreciative, ungrateful, and that was a big chunk of my life in terms of it was a significant amount of time that I was taking to do this stuff. It was so much work. I was swamped with work. My anxiety was through the roof. And I wasn't respected. I wasn't treated well. Like all of those things. And I was talking about those things for months and months. And in the midst of that, I was also suffering through depression and grief, during that time period. Because y'all know that it was shortly after I lost my dad when I started that job. So I get into this new job, and when I first walked through the doors, I was just like, a job is a job. A job is a job is a job. When people ask me about it, matter of fact, I was happy to have another job. I was happy to get another job, but I wasn't necessarily happy in the environment. I was like, this is not really what I want. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that my philosophy about 9 to 5 work or office work has changed, because it hasn't and it never will. However, what I am going to tell you is that this is the healthiest work environment thus far that I have ever experienced in my life. Why is it healthy? Because if I'm on my way to work, I wake up late and I'm going to be into the office 20 minutes late, guess what? There's a group chat. I can put in the group chat, hey y'all, running 20 minutes late. Okay, no problem, get here safely. When it comes to my supervisor, when it comes to the people that are above me in terms of like rank, director, assistant director, supervisor, team lead, I knew who the director was because the director hired me, and that was the only position. And then the director introduced me to my supervisor, so I knew those two positions. All the other positions I found out over time, because nobody stood over me like, I am above and beyond you. I outrank you. I have to show you that I'm superior to you. They just talk to me like human beings. And I'm not it's crazy to say, but I'm not necessarily used to that in work environments, to the point where I thought that these people were being fake. I was like, oh, I'm new, so this is just an act. They're going to act like this for a certain amount of time just to make sure that I don't run away. And then as soon as I'm not new anymore, or as soon as some time goes by, Or as soon as something real happens in the office, I'm gonna see everybody's true colors. Nope. I walk in the morning. Everybody treats each other well. Like my supervisor and I have a good relationship. I've mentioned before, I can only think of 2 prior scenarios where I had good relationships with my supervisor. One of them was actually at the same company that I'm at now, but it was a different supervisor. And another one was another company that I just happened to luck out and, get assigned to that supervisor after somebody else was my supervisor. So, I woke up in the morning, and yes, I did feel like, oh man, I got to get up and leave for work. I did feel that. Like, I think I'm always going to feel that. But I didn't feel like, oh, I'm going into work where I have to be with these snakes, or where I have to be with these fake people, or, they tell me, between the clients, I've never, I don't remember the last time I was in an environment. I was in one environment before with clients that were really thankful like that, but it's only one time that I can remember that happening. This current environment, these people are like, the staff like really respects my credentials. They respect my work ethic and what I bring to the table. The clients, I'm grateful for the position that I'm in, because I feel like it was exactly what I needed at the right time. Now, am I saying that I'm going to sit and stay in that spot? And I found my spot that I'm going to be at for 20 years? No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying that, but it was just the right thing that I needed at the right time. And I feel like it's been the perfect transition for me from what I was coming from, because terrible, traumatic, a terrible and traumatic work experience. Hold on one second. Now let me read these comments. Can I see the street? You can absolutely see the street. What you could do is you could go and open your door, walk outside. I don't know if you have steps outside. You don't have to walk down the steps. I'm sure there's a street outside your house. So you can open up the door or look out the window and you can see the street. It is a better experience, and it makes a huge difference, and it makes me want to work harder, because I'm like, the people that I'm working for and with appreciate everything that I bring to the table. And people, I don't know where these companies think that threatening you and lowballing you and just telling you that you're worthless is going to make you want to do more for them. But it doesn't. It never has, and it never will. Why do these people keep saying hello, Tricity? Oh, it's the same person. Okay. Interesting. It's how it should be when you're valued and respected for who you are and what you can do. Exactly. When you feel valued, you work better. And the strange thing is, right, all these people are managing me, not the people I'm with now, but all these people who have managed me before. They're managing me. They have better positions than me, higher titles, higher pay. I did a regular Bachelor's of Business Administration, and that was one of the first things that I learned. Like, if you're going to manage people, people appreciate positive enforcement. People appreciate you telling them that you appreciate them. People appreciate, the workers, appreciate when you're like, hey, this is what you've done well. Thank you for the value that you add to this company. Why is that such a hard concept? I don't know. But this place, they've got it, man. They've got it. And like, my anxiety, which was like a 12 out of 10 for all those months that I was at that job, is now like a 3, 4. I wish I could say it's a 1, but I'm like naturally like a 3, 4 out of 10 with my anxiety. I'm always there. 3, 4 is like my baseline. So I've gotten down to my baseline again, and that puts me in a space where when I log off, I'm not like, oh God, I gotta go home and recharge myself. It's just enough so that I can build up the mental strength to just get out there and do it again. I'm like, I still have energy left. I still have mental energy left after work to want to do other things. Whether it's to get on here, whether it's to read a book, whether it's to run some errands, I still feel good when my workday is done. I'm not overstressed. I'm not overworked. It's a really good feeling, and it's been like 3 weeks now. I hope this does not change. I really hope this does not change. They really seem to have that down really well and see your worth. I love that so much for you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, that's really all I have to say. I know this is a short one, but last night, I'm sorry, I was planning to do both a Survivor recap and a challenge recap, but I did watch both shows, but I fell asleep shortly after, because if there's one thing about having to get up and go into an office now, it makes me tired earlier. So that's why you don't see me doing no 3 a.m. lives anymore, and I just generally fall asleep earlier. But I'm trying to get myself back into the habit of doing my lives, my TV show lives. It might take a little time for me to calibrate myself, but hopefully I'll get there. But thanks for supporting me all along this way. And as always, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank you all. Have a great evening.